So I'm back on campus, man. It's crazy, bro, being back on the old stomping grounds. And I'm like, yeah, ain't the hunting grounds. That was for damn sure. Fucking Nick, motherfucker. Look at this fucking face. So yeah, dude, I went back to my old barber today. Got a clean ass cut, bro. Look at this cut. Got my gay ass camo bag with my Connect Canada, future country. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. Future country, man. Coming to you, Canada. Coming to you. I'm literally coming to you. But yeah, man. I got my notes. Gonna meet some professors today. So great. So many good memories. So yeah, walking on the science building. Oh my god. It just changed. You know, the buildings are the same, new buildings are up, old buildings are gone, but what I mean is just like, I see on people's Facebook what's going on, the scandals, you know. But I was proud of one thing. Apparently, I believe it was a couple months ago in December, I forgot when, but it was recent. It was at the end of 2016, somewhere around there, a couple months around that, where a girl was called like the N-word, like nigger. Not nigga, but nigger. Oh my god, did he just say nigger on YouTube? But yeah, someone called her a nigger. Was it me? No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't me. I have phone evidence that it wasn't me. I was really proud of the response the Baylor population did. They walked with her from class to class, and not just a couple students. It was like hundreds. And I think faculty and staff, it was a great thing to see. I was really proud of that. So yeah. So walking around the old geology building. I never had geology classes, but running on the Bear Trail, which is a good trail around Baylor campus. The Baylor bubble. It's just nice to be back on campus. I'm gonna see one of the professors I was gonna see canceled on me because she had a family emergency. I'm okay, I can't dog her for that. The other thing is, so I want to say thank you. And to the other one, Professor Zori, I just want to say thank you. Hopefully, I want to leave a good impression on this interview. I feel bad for getting a C+ in your class. Cause one bro, I got popped for weed. And the day I took your midterm, I found out one of my old mentors passed away as well. You know, accident on the way from work. So I left a note on the exam saying, hey, my mind's not in here not because I don't care about your class, I do. I'm not trying to look for sympathy. I just let you know that I care so much about your class that I don't want you to think I don't give a shit, you know. I still left with this. Then I got popped for the rest, and I was doing all this extra bullshit, community service courses. I had to do it all before I graduated because I couldn't walk. So I was just so mad. So hopefully, I want to see him and say just thank you. Just, you know, you and some other professors. Hopefully that I would see one day. It's just thank you. I want to do academia. I don't care if I become a professor. I just want to be involved in advancing a field. And I like anthropology. I like linguistics. So hopefully it'll all work out. So, yeah. This is the Baylor Slick. I used to come in here a lot, man. I wasn't the biggest guy. I was the biggest motherfucker on the goddamn gym. That was my deadlift rack, my squat rack. You pay the tax to me, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. Pre-workout tax. Take a fucking boop, 1 cup scoop. Just down it all. No water. Just you know. Snort it with the receipt you used. No, it was a lot of fun. Racquetball, bro. I just take people's heads off. I was like, man, if that thing had a blade, bro, I'd be like chopping motherfuckers' heads off, like Kill Bill, man. And right here, man, where dreams die. This the science building, where many freshmen come here thinking they want to be doctors or dentists, and they get their dreams crushed, and they get overwhelmed too soon. And I just want to tell them, like, take your time. It's okay. You know, don't listen to your pre-med director if he or she's a dick. They're a pre-med director, you know. They're a glorified high school counselor. What the fuck do they know? I mean, they know a lot, but like, don't take their word as canon. So, remember, and don't be offended. Don't get offended. You gotta remember, they look good if there's a lot of high acceptance rate. So if there's like 1,000 applicants, only 500 get in, versus what, let's say 500 apply and 350 get in. That's how they want to see it, even though there's more doctors in the end. I got no proof of this anyway, but that's my theory. Hypothesis, not a theory, hypothesis. The other professor I couldn't see, who had a family emergency, you know, it was an anthropology course. My mom took anthropology, and I loved that course immediately. And that was the semester I decided to become a history major, which I don't regret at all. I love my major. But I always told my professor, because back then I was so stupid, it's like, oh, it's too late, blah, 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 blah. Dude, after that semester, it took me 3 more years, bro. So stupid. But I didn't know, but I was just like, I didn't know at the time it was going to take me 3 years. I thought I was going to graduate on time, you know? So stupid. I wish I had double majored and minored, you know? Or triple majored, fuck it, you know? Triple major, let's try not, screw it. But there's one professor, Dr. McCauley, I just want to say thank you again. Like your class, and I guess the way you taught it, lit something, sparked something, I don't know, gave me that initial spark, and it hasn't gone out. And no crap to the other professors, like, they still gave me, like, a spark, but, you know, the history professors and Dr. McCauley, they really, like, you know, that, and my language professors, oh my god. So I'm thinking about combining all of those interests to linguistic anthropology. But I also like cultural anthropology as well. So part of it's job placement. That's a big fear as well. It's like, hey, I want to make sure that, you know, what can I do with these degrees? You know, what does it mean to work in academia? The reality of the job, not just what you think it is in college, but the reality of it. And since I've worked, I know what that means to get a check every week or every 2 weeks or pay a bill. You know, money come in and money come out. And again, I'm not trying to act hard or anything or act like, oh, I'm a Mr. Independent. I'm still living at home, not paying health insurance, not paying rent. I have that there. I have it here. You know, I know what it means to work 40 plus hours a week. I know what it means to work on a Saturday. And I don't know, nothing against that. I'm just saying, like, that's a factor now. Like, you know, you're gonna do this. You're gonna have to get up in the morning every day, maybe at shitty hours, come back at late hours, be stuck in traffic. You might as well, in between, do something you enjoy. But just know that there can be something in between. You know. And I already accept that I'm not gonna live in certain zip codes of a city. And that's okay. I don't care about that. You know? I'm not saying I want to live under a bridge, but I'm just saying it's not a priority. So, I just want to see where I'm at. That's all. And I'm in a good position. I have no debt. I have all my basics done. So, yeah. Right there's the old library. Love that place, man. Like, being a history major, minor language, minor in German. Ja, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. You know, still understand it. I have my old books and notes. Still read and write every now and then. Now and then it becomes weeks in between, but make it a habit at least. You know, I'm better than most people, I'll say that, but I try not to compare myself compared to most people. But it's a nice gut check, positive gut check. It's like, okay, you know, you're not in the best place, but you have to remember where you are, and that's okay. Don't be content, but just know where you are. But yeah, the library, man, was like a haven for me. Go to that 3rd floor, history, take a right, all history department, all history books. Like, I've been walking around with the camera. People are like, oh, this guy's weird. A lot of these college students, like, I don't know if they're thinking it or what they're thinking, but if anyone's thinking, oh, this kid's weird for talking, they honestly don't know what's waiting for them. Like I said, they don't know what it means to work. You know, maybe they have bad family lives, but if they came through shit, or they know what it means to work, or they know what it means to, like, a little bit of a struggle here and there, they wouldn't preoccupy themselves with another man's doing, you know what I mean? And dude, back then, like, I was aware of social issues, I was aware, but I wasn't aware of myself, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't aware of who I was, and I was always talking about other people. I think this past 2016 was a growing year for me, because of all the court shit, and so, working full-time, and still doing courses. It's a nice gut check. 2016 was a good growing year. Glad I went through it. But yeah, it's good to be back on campus. I love the fucking library, man. You spend hours and hours there. Just reading, do what you want to do. Sometimes you get your friends over, just talk about shit. It was just nice. Having that smart talk. Like, and it's not like to prove that you're smarter than everybody. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. Let me go look it up. Da 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 da. And every now and then, don't get me wrong, you might want to feel like, I'm the biggest, I'm the smartest, I'm the biggest bookworm in the library, man. You want to feel like that. But then you realize there's no point of being the only worm in the library. And like, for me, I was interested in just anything with history. Didn't care when and where. But through time, you met people who were just like, oh, I'm really fascinated about this guy. So I go pick up a book on that side. There and there.